Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, I got up this morning in a good mood actually, and I thought I better start getting things done. I've got to sort some sort of fridge out because I'm going to need a fridge. Yeah, I got up, went out for a walk. Like I said, I've sorted a few things out, so things should come into place. It shouldn't be so nasty. The time now is 5:45, guys. I'm here in my flat in Rochester, and I'm just going to go through what's happened during the day. This is a lipstick called Old Rose. It doesn't really show up. I normally wear red lipstick, so I thought Old Rose might be like a reddish colour, but it's really pale. I think red lipstick suits me better, but I like it. Here we go again. I've got your bottom in my face, Harry. That's not nice. Keeps jumping up on the table when I'm doing my videos. Right, guys, so got up this morning about 8:10. I sorted a few bits out online. I checked my emails to see if those social workers had got through to me. They haven't. I need a fridge ASAP, so I have to do something about it. I can't wait for them. So I'm sorting that out. Just a temporary fridge to do for now. A bit bigger than the little pink cooler I've got. Enough to like stick a couple of lollies in the icebox and some veg and bits and pieces and milk. Nothing hugely expensive, but it'll do for now. Yeah, I was feeling okay, and my mum rang. I didn't answer the phone because that makes me worse. It's not been too bad today here, to be quite honest with you. If I don't get stressed and I just get on with things and ignore things, it doesn't get so bad. It's when you get triggered and stressed that it gets out of control and you end up in a right state. So none of that's happened today. I've been okay. The walk this morning, there was a couple of blokes on a bench, just workmen, and it was okay, no trouble at all. I came home. Before I'd gone out, I'd ordered some shopping from Sainsbury's. I personally like Sainsbury's. When I lived in Chatham, I lived about 2 or 3 minutes away from the town centre, the Pentagon Centre, and one of the shops I frequently went into was Sainsbury's. I like it. It's been around for a long time. And yes, people like me shop in there. I'm not rich. I haven't got a lot, so I shop in supermarkets. I'm not stuck up. I don't think I'm better than anybody else. I shop in supermarkets. I wouldn't say Sainsbury's is horrible. It's a supermarket. Anyone my age, do you remember Safeway? Who remembers Safeways? When I lived in Sydenham, when I was up to the age of 16, my family used to go shopping in Safeway and Wallace's. So does anybody remember Wallace's in Sydenham and Safeways way back in the 1980s? Safeway and Wallace's are the two supermarkets that my family used to shop in. I used to go shopping or pop in there after school sometimes as well. So, you know, I'm not too proud to go into a supermarket. This morning I ordered some shopping off of Sainsbury's in Deliveroo, and the cost of living is expensive. £27 just for cat food, some milk and a few bits. Horrendous. Horrendous. There's nothing to show for it. I'm going to need more shopping in a couple of days' time. The crackers are delicious. These are very tasty. I don't think I'm above my station, and I'm not a snob. Never will be. Rosemary and sea salt Ryvita thins. I've had a couple of these. They are delicious. I've been putting Philadelphia on them. It's a lot better than stuffing yourself with sweets and cakes. I don't go out to fancy restaurants. Number one, I couldn't afford to. Right? What is the point of going into a restaurant paying, what, £5-6 for a bowl of soup when I can make it inside my flat and eat it? I wish I could go out every day and splurge money in expensive cafes and restaurants, but I can't. I don't think many people can. So, yes, I'm common. I haven't got a lot, and I'm grateful for what I've got. That's it. I also ordered from Boots, the chemist, and I got some hand cream. If you want to copy me, darling, you've got to come from London. You've got to be real common, and you've got to be grown up rough. So if you want to copy me and take the piss out of me, make sure you do it properly. And I am like a wild rose, you know. You fucking hurt me and I'll prick you where it hurts. Right? Don't take the piss out of me and make money out of me, you know, because I'm the real thing and you're a copy and a fake. Just remember that when you're going through my videos and you're going down my TikTok and you're seeing what I'm doing and you think you can copy me, and I'm not as large as you either. No. I was, but now I'm slimming down. And I use hand cream, Palmer's cocoa butter formula. Softens your hands, it works a treat. Yeah. Told you the cleaner let the dog go in my face. He didn't even look behind me to see if I was behind him. He probably didn't know I was there, so I felt really good about that. I expect you think you're a queen with men opening doors for you and giving you what you like. Well, I told you I've grown up rough, and I look after myself, and I open doors for other people when other people shut doors in my face. See? From the morning to the afternoon, I cooked myself a burger. Yeah, a dusty hamburger with pickles, but it was very tasty too. I had a cup of hot chocolate. I potted around a bit because I find the internet fake. It's all fake with fake people in it, and you never meet anyone real and genuine. So I'm trying to get away from it. Have you seen a lot of the time I leave it now a few hours before I upload a video, because when I move, and I hope to move by my own volition, no one buys me a house. No, they don't. Perhaps you think you might get one from somebody, but you know, I'll get a house and it'll be through my hard work. Might not be a house, it might be a flat. You might think it's a dusty flat, but you know, it'll be my home and I'll be safe in it. Right? Yeah, these fake people that come out to my flat and pretend to help, or they pretend to ring up on the phone and help me, and they're just taking the piss, or they're working for somebody. I know what the game is, so I look after myself, yeah, and I don't answer the phone to people I don't trust. So your game's over there, your game's over. It really is over, your game is, and you'll soon be over as well, whoever you are. I went out at 2 o'clock. It was very quiet. There was nobody outside, nobody on the field. There was one guy on a bench. There was a black woman sat next to somebody with a hood over their head. And I walked around the field by myself with my dog, and I thoroughly enjoyed it because there was no one on there. And the cleaner that had let the door just go in my face was wandering around where I was walking, opposite where I was walking. The cleaner with the blue sweatshirt, he was like wandering where I was walking, but opposite. I came into my flat and I felt like I couldn't speak. I felt like I couldn't do anything because I felt awful. Because they've started that wet floor sign malarkey, and that really obnoxious cleaning smell knocked me for six. I couldn't breathe properly. When this afternoon I came back into my flat, I put on the news. I'd been listening to Keir Starmer. I've got a film on at the moment. I'm watching Sherlock Holmes a lot. The old black and white Sherlock Holmes films, I enjoy them. And whatever happens, I deal with it. But I don't yell, I don't shout. And I just get on with my life now. The reason I didn't go out is because I just can't be doing with it. I'd rather be nice and safe indoors than sat near a cold air fan than getting hot and sweaty and sticky in a shop. And do you know what I mean? Now, when we go onto TikTok, there are many influencers on TikTok. I'm trying to make people aware of mental health, illness and depression. And people that bully make it worse, of course they do. And if you're bullied yourself, it's a wrong thing to do, is to bully other people if you've been bullied. That's not the way to make yourself feel better. That's going to make you feel worse in the long run, and it's going to get you a lot of enemies. So I wouldn't do that. Make fun of people and thinking you're something special. Depression is a really bad thing, and this country is full of it at the moment because we need something to make ourselves feel better, right? We all do. And if everything is bad and everything is miserable, we're all going to feel depressed. So we need the government and even royalty to like step in and make us all feel a bit better, yeah? Do something good and helpful, and you know, like Princess Diana used to do, is smile. She used to cry, she used to get upset, but she still carried on. That's what this country's missing, a bit of sparkle, a bit of you know, care. So just now, I subscribe to Chelsea Lee Art. I'm not rich, I'm a woman, and I follow influencers. I follow a few, and I'll sit there and I'll listen, and I'm quite interested in London because I used to live there, and I like seeing, you know, different places. So I was sat in Chelsea Lee Art's live stream, and she's getting a lot of bullying, and she's getting a lot of hurtful things said to her, and I'm reading it, and it's similar nature to what I was getting in my TikTok, in my messages, which I blocked. So she's getting things that used to be said in my private DMs, right? And also, I joined Insta Talks, and they were asking questions just like they were asking Chelsea Leart in her live stream, and I thought, hey up, that's a bit weird. And Chelsea Leart's going, she's fat. I mean, you know, your viewers look up to you, and she's going, I'm fat, I need to go to the gym. And I'm thinking, well, you know, you need to give yourself a positive self-image. You don't tell your viewers that you look fat and you need to go to the gym. You know, she's putting herself down, and that is something I try not to do. Not in front of other people, because I value myself. I wouldn't go to 1,000 or 1,000,000 viewers, I look fat, I look ugly, I need to go to the gym, I'm a bit smelly. That's something I wouldn't do. So I've sat there and I was getting more and more frustrated and a bit like smoke coming out of my ears, because I don't like that. Why would you tell everybody that you're fat, you need to go to the gym, you smell? Why would you say things like that in front of thousands of viewers? Anyway, she was in a restaurant and she met someone that was also like a TikToker, and a boy came into the live stream, a young lad came into the live stream. Ah, Roots, he said on the live stream, kid, because she live streams inside cafes, and of course there's kids in cafes, there's kids everywhere, isn't there? It's the Easter holiday, so she was live streaming and a child came into the live stream, and I was just reading some of the comments that people were writing, and some of them were threatening. They were threatening her, and she's been having trouble with men being sent round to her flat, workmen. One of her followers called her a hoe. I've been watching it and I had enough. I came out of it because you end up feeling shit. I ended up feeling shit. The part I left Chelsea Leart's live stream this evening was when she went into Sainsbury's. Now remember that I ordered from Sainsbury's this morning, and I do believe she was looking for hand cream. It's a coincidence, isn't it? She was looking for hand cream. And she was dusty Sainsbury's. Dusty Sainsbury's. They didn't have what she wanted. And then someone was telling her to go into Boots, because that's where I got my hand cream from. It's not Vaseline, is it? What is in this hand cream? I need my reading glasses. Glycerin, paraffin. So she was taking a piss out of Sainsbury's. It's one of my favourite shops. And someone was telling her to go into Boots because that's where I got my hand cream. I don't mind people taking the piss out of me, I really don't, but I just wish they'd do it to my face instead of behind my back. That's all. And they're calling Chelsea Leart Jesus. Being really derogatory. They're getting away with it. I sit in my flat. I'm by myself all day because I choose to be, not because I'm sad. I'm being safe. Chelsea Leart is a famous TikToker. She's made millions of pounds. Millions! I don't make money from TikTok. I don't beg and take money off of anybody. So I don't know why she's going around on her own to restaurants when obviously she's got people. She must have loads of people. And if you've been making millions on TikTok, you're lucky. Can you tell me why she's living in a flat with no washing machine? Why is she living like me? I've got no washing machine. I can't afford to replace it. If she's made millions of pounds, why is she living in a flat with no washing machine? Is it just for show? Are you taking the piss? Is it just made up? Why would someone live in a flat if they've earned millions with no washing machine? I just don't get it. Can someone tell me what's going on? And why are her followers going down my TikTok and my YouTube and talking to Chelsea Leah like she's me? I don't know what's going on. I can't afford to go out to restaurants 7 days a week. That's something I don't do, and I wouldn't do. I wouldn't go into a restaurant on my own. Right, I'm going to go now. And carrying on. You're all going to get found out.